Hi guys, I'm Nicole Kauffman and welcome to my channel. So today is the long-awaited nursery tour that I've been so excited to share with you guys. I've had some of you asking me questions about some of the things in our nursery, and honestly, I've been excited to share this with you since like halfway through my pregnancy when I started getting things for our nursery and I started getting it set up, and I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys. However, things got crazy and I just never felt like it was quite ready enough to share. So I just figured that today is the day. I'm going to share it with you. It's not totally finished. I don't know if it ever will be, but I do really love our nursery. I ended up spending so many hours in here with our little guy, and it's kind of like a nursery slash playroom. And so I just wanted to share the space with you. So everything in here that I can find links to, I will put links below for you so that you can find it easy if you're interested. I know I watched so many of these videos when we were getting our nursery ready. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the nursery. I'm super excited to share how I've organized things. It's not perfect, and honestly, over the course of the 9-ish months that we've had him, I've changed it multiple times, and this is kind of what I've decided on. So let's just go ahead and start with the dresser, because I think this is kind of like the main place that we keep things besides the closet. And honestly, I use it a lot. I had a couple different recommendations about not needing a changing pad, but I absolutely love it. And I've also had a lot of people say that we don't need the diaper pail, but I love it. It was a gift after we had him. Someone was like, "What? You don't have a diaper pail?" So they gifted this to us, and I love it. And I'll get to that in a second. So this mirror, I absolutely love. This was the one piece that I definitely wanted going into setting up our nursery, because it's something that I just wanted to be able to have those special moments when changing him, and just to be in the room and to be able to like hold him and look at him. And honestly, I love it. This is my favorite thing on the wall, one of the few things on the wall. And I absolutely love it. So I highly recommend. This one's from Target, and they have one with a gold rim, and I know that's a lot more in style, but this just went with our white and very like bright light gray theme, and I really love it. So I highly recommend the mirror somewhere in your nursery, because I think it's just so fun. Like, I'll be changing him and he'll be laying here and just like looking at me in the mirror and making faces, and it's just so fun. The next thing, so I really love this changing pad. I think it's the Summer Infant brand. It's just like the basic waterproof one that we actually Velcroed it on. And honestly, I love this. I was looking for this really light blue color to match our sheets, and I couldn't find any that I loved in the waterproof one, so I ended up getting these thin cotton ones, which was not necessarily the smartest decision, but they worked for us, and I got these to go on top. It came in a pack of 3, and I love this because if anything leaks or anything, I can just like throw this in the hamper and grab a new one, and it's really easy and it's really nice. And I know you can get the waterproof liners here, and those do the same thing. So honestly, either one is great, but I loved this color and I really wanted these, so I ended up getting these. Speaking of the hamper, so I got this hamper. I think this is the Munchkin brand from Target. I really love it. It's like a vinylish like inside. It matches our colors perfectly, but it is kind of waterproof on the inside. So I really love the hamper. Really easy. And then behind here, I have our wet dry bag for our cloth diapers, which I want to get a command hook so that it can be hanging, but I don't have that yet, so I'm hoping to get that soon. So I just kind of have that back there for now. And it's just really easy when I'm changing him to just throw the clothes in there. And yeah, I really love that hamper. But I know there's a bunch of different ones, but this one is really great with the waterproof like inside. So if you're throwing poopy or wet clothes in there, it's really easy to wipe down afterwards. On the top here, I have my cloth diapers here. Now, when he was a newborn, I did not yet have cloth diapers, so I had just had regular diapers in here, and sometimes I'll even switch those out depending, but for now, I have my cloth diapers in here, and I love them. I do have a video all about cloth diapers, so I'll link that here. You can check that out. And then here I have this wipes container, which I actually used before, just because I liked how it sealed the wipes. But now that I have cloth wipes, which I highly recommend if you're doing cloth diapers, you can just put them in here and you can put water in there, and it just like is perfect for that. So I love that. And again, it matches perfectly. Here is my I just use arrowroot powder or arrowroot flour. They're the same thing. And I have it in my onion powder container, which was washed thoroughly, don't worry. But this is perfect. I like how it's glass, and I would love to like invest in one that is cute and has like maybe a gray lid or something, or a white lid. But for now, that'll work. This Honest Diaper Rash Cream, I love this in general, and really loved using this thing. This thing, people told me you don't need one of these, but honestly, this is a lifesaver. You don't have to get diaper cream on your hands or on your fingers when you're changing, and honestly, I don't always wash my hands after changing a diaper, so it's really nice not to have to worry about that. But you cannot use this with cloth diapers, so I've been using the arrowroot flour, and it has been amazing. It works really great for our little guy, and I love it. And then, of course, our handy dandy sound machine. This we would not survive without. I love it. It goes, this one in particular, I love. It has like all these settings. So it has box fan, which is what we use, and it's just this really loud noise. And then it has a bunch of different white noises, and then other ones. You can set a timer, but we just always turn it up. Like honestly, we turn it up on the highest setting, and it is perfect. So I really do love that. And then our diaper pail, this one is also by the Ubi brand, which is the same as the wipes dispenser that we have. I love this. It's stainless steel. It is an extra step. I thought this would be a pain having to slide this, but honestly, it's totally fine. I love it. It seals the smell perfectly, and you use regular trash bags. I love the look of it, and it's just so easy. You don't have to pay for fancy trash bags, and it holds so much. So I did not want the diaper pail because I thought that it would be a waste, because they said they only hold 6 diapers or something ridiculously small like that, and you have to pay extra for the bags. So this, we pack it full. Like, we literally shove the diapers down, and it's sometimes hard to get out, but it can hold so many diapers. So this is awesome. I absolutely love it. Absolutely recommend it. It's a little expensive. I guess this lock we haven't had to use yet because he's not really into things, but it does lock that. But yeah, I do love that. I can't imagine like having to take each individual diaper out. I know a lot of friends do that and it works for them, but for us, it's just so easy to just throw them all in there. So that's outside the dresser. So let's go ahead and look inside now. So I'll start here. This drawer, I've always kind of kept all my diaper stuff. So in here I have, we use these at night right now, just size 6. So we like size up huge instead of paying for overnight diapers, and that works really great for us. So I just have the size 6 diapers here. These are the bamboo liners that I talk about in my cloth diaper video. I love these. I got, actually I'll link this specific brand because I had gotten 2 brands and I love these because these are super soft. They're not, the other ones I had gotten are like kind of more of a hard mesh material. I mean, they're all bamboo, but these are a lot softer, so I love these. And then here's some extra like pocket diapers and the liners that I need to fill. And then extra wipes that I keep back here because sometimes if I'm out of cloth wipes or if it's really, really messy, I might just grab one of those so I can throw it away. And then this is an extra wet dry bag and an extra liner in here. So this is kind of like our diaper station drawer, and sometimes it's organized like this and sometimes it becomes a wreck. Before I did cloth diapers, and if you're just using disposable diapers, I just had these stacked like this all the way across here. And it actually fit a lot. And then I would keep the changing covers there and the wipes, extra wipes in here too. So that is our diaper drawer. And then this one over here is also a bunch of random stuff. So back here I just have like anything pacifier related. So all of our pacifier clips, these like little, what are they called, Wubbanubs, which by the way, I love this brand more, the Wubbanub brand, because it has, it's like actually like stiff, whereas like this one was like floppy. So when they're like newborns and they can't hold it themselves, like this one, it would like flop around, which as you can see, I took it off. Whereas like this one would actually, if you lay it on their chest, it kind of like holds it up to their mouth. He was never good at keeping a pacifier in, so that was really, really great for us. And then all of his socks in here. We only have 2 pairs of shoes, which I'm going to try and be more minimalistic with the things that we have for him, because I have so much stuff that we don't use and I just don't like. I like took a bunch of hand-me-downs and they were really great, but honestly, I don't even put them on him because I don't love a lot of them. So I really just want to pare down what we have. So I just have 2 pairs of shoes. These don't even fit him yet. They're really big on him. And I just got these from the Carter's brand and I love them. They're super cute. Honestly, they're super casual, but they also can go with like khaki pants and a nice shirt. So we just had his baby dedication and I had him in those. So I love these shoes too. And then this is just all of our like little medical things, thermometer, saline spray and drops, the nose Frito, which guys, if you have not heard of this thing, it is amazing. It will definitely be a lifesaver if your little one is stuffy and sick. So yeah, we just have all the little random things in here that we would need for like medical purposes. Usually I actually have the baby Tylenol in there, but that's not in there right now. So down here I have pajamas, which I actually need to go through because again, these are the only two that we wear and the rest are just either too small and I haven't taken them out yet, or ones that we just wouldn't wear. And also jackets, which same here, these are the only two that we wear. The other ones are either too small or I just don't love them. So I want to go, maybe I'll make a video on that, like going through all of his stuff. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Over here I have all his shirts. Here's the short sleeve onesies. I started folding them this way and it's so much easier. Here's like little waffle shirts, and then here's like short sleeve shirts that are like a little bit nicer. And these are all the long sleeve onesies that we have, which yeah, I'd like to also go through those. But yeah, I feel like we definitely don't wear all of this, but it's just nice to have it organized. And I just started folding them this way. So I used to stack them up like this, and I would only wear like the top 3 because I would forget what was on the bottom. So I love doing it this way because you can just easily see it and try and like switch it up every now and then. This drawer needs to be gone through really badly. So these are all pants. These for sure I know fit him. These are like kind of iffy because pant sizing is weird, especially hand-me-downs. Like some of them are too tight on the waist, too big on the legs, or like the opposite. So I do need to go through these pants, but these are the ones that we definitely wear. These are like iffy. Back here I just have some extra random long sleeve shirts that I haven't actually really gone through yet, but I probably should now that it's cold out. And shorts or like other pants that I know don't fit him but are still this size. I should put those away because I don't know if they'll fit the next baby at this age or not, but they just don't really work for our little guy right now. And then the last drawer over here, I have all of our bibs right here and burp cloths. So like I said, this dresser has completely changed like so many times, but for right now, that's what we have. And this is what I found that works really well for what he needs now. Newborns have a lot more of the footies. So I had a whole drawer that was like footies and onesies. But for the most part, that is what we do for that. Just to show you our crib really quick, I love, love, love this crib. I was inspired by Olivia Zapo. She has a YouTube channel here, and I love how she decorated it up on the wall, which we have not yet decorated. I bought little decals for it, but I have not put them on the wall yet. It's just simple, basic. I love the like slats along the back too. I never really liked the solid look back there, so I think that's really cute. I know some people say you lose the pacifiers down there, but we never really had that problem because our little guy never took a pacifier. I love these sheets. These are the Burt's Bees sheets. They're organic, and I love the look of the light ones. We also have the gray ones, which I don't like because they're dark. They're really dark gray. So I wish I would have gotten 2 of these, and if I ever buy another one, I will definitely get the blue. So Burt's Bees sheets are really, really great, and I like them. I did forget to show you these blinds right here. So they're literally, I don't know if you'll be able to see in here, they're literally like a papery blind that you just tape up to the top. It's sticky. You cut it to your window size, and then it has these clips. So they're very cheap. I think they're like $6.99 from Home Depot, but they are total blackout. So I got these curtains and I love them, but you can see the light right through them. So I do love the curtains. I will link them. They have other colors which will block more light, but I loved the light colors, so we ended up going with these. So we got the black shades just to kind of supplement to have the blackout, and they really, really work well. I'll try and insert a clip here of me opening them and just showing you how dark it is in the room with them. So I love those. We have them on both windows, and they're a little bit of a pain, but you do get used to them. So this chair has been like where I spent so much of my life the first couple of months with him. He had a lot of reflux, so we both were like up holding him most of the night. He just would never lay flat. So we both spent a lot of time in this chair, and I love it. It's from Target. It's the rocker recliner. It did really like lose its structure in the back. We were deciding between one like this or an actual like lazy boy chair, and we decided on this one because it's cheaper. But with the amount that we sat on it, my husband sits in it fine, but I need the pillows in order for my back not to hurt. I also had a lot of back complications and pelvic complications after, so I did really need the support for that. Back here, this I talk about in my breastfeeding essentials video, which I'll link here. But this is just our little caddy that I got for, I do keep the nail clippers here because I do that when I'm nursing, but the pump bottles, this thing, the Haka, which this is actually a different brand. And like when I was spending a lot of time in here nursing, I had headphones, water bottle, like everything in here. And then that's for the bag that I store my pump in when I go places. So I just leave it back there. It normally is in the closet, but we've been going a lot of places lately, so I've been putting it in there. So that's kind of like our little nursing station. I love being able to set stuff right here. I usually put my water bottle here, my phone, whatever else. And then I also talk about this light in my breastfeeding video. This is a lifesaver for the middle of the night. We use this every single night. So this is just kind of our little toy shelf. So I used to have this the top row was all books, but I really pared down our books to the ones that he actually likes. And I do really love the Montessori approach to toys and learning and stuff. So I ended up investing in some of these. I actually found some of them at thrift stores or reuse it shops. And I really love just kind of the more simplistic look, and he really loves that. He's not overwhelmed. I notice a huge difference when we have just less options for him. He'll crawl right over and pick out a toy and start playing with it, which I just love now that he's old enough to do that. And then I do have this little toy bin here, which I think it matches perfectly. I got it at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, one of the two. And I just put a bunch of stuffed animals or just like little toys in there that he can play with. So this is kind of like our play area. We pull these toys out, and because there's less of them, we can put them all back as soon as we're done. Most of the time it's actually clean in here, which I can't say for the rest of my house, but I can say for in here, because it is so minimalistic. I use that word lightly because I know some people are even way more minimalistic than this, but because there's not so many toys, it's a lot easier to clean. And I would like to keep it that way as he gets older. So we'll just have to see. I know people rotate things in and out, but I did choose a lot of these Montessori toys specifically because they grow with them. So honestly, I would love to do a video on that specifically at some point. So let me know if you're interested in that below. Okay, we have a little visitor here. So let's hope that he's quiet enough so you can hear me. Hi, buddy. Okay, so now let's take a look at the closet. So I have a lot of ideas for the closet that I need to definitely spend more time on because I like it to be organized. But for now, I think the idea is still here. I just need to do a little bit more organizing. So these cubes, which I actually have more up here, I'll show you in a minute. I want to fill this whole bookshelf with them. They fit perfectly on this bookshelf. We used to have this in our room as just one I had from a long time ago. So this cube is all of his towels and washcloths, and that just works really well. Up until now, we had not been giving him a bath every day, so we didn't need those every day. I've gone back and forth between having those in the dresser and in here, and right now this just works really well. The extra wipes. This I really, really recommend. We got this as a shower gift with something in it. Just having a box to put all of your like keepsakes and memories. We have hospital stuff in here, ultrasound pictures. Any pictures that I print out and don't use for something, I just throw everything in there. And then here's some of our bigger books that he's not really reading yet. So this is just all books. I love books. We have a ton of books, and I wanted a ton of books for him, and I love them, but these are just like, they're just too much for him right now, either with the paper pages or they're just a lot more words than he is used to. And then down here, this shelf this is all shoes and socks that don't fit him or that I just need to get rid of because we never really wore. And then this is all the samples that we got in those like registry boxes. And hi. What's up, buddy? That we just never used. So honestly, I feel like a lot of what came in those boxes wasn't worth the excitement, but I did really love some of the stuff in them. So that we just need to get rid of that stuff. And then over here is a piece to our pack and play, the bassinet piece, and then the Lily baby carrier. I need to hang this up. It's kind of awkward. I love this thing, but it's kind of awkward to store and to hang up and to travel with. I don't know if there's a great way to fold that. And then these are just pieces to the one of the play mats that we have. So that's this side. Up here, these are all the diaper samples, which I want to do a video at some point of the different diapers we tried because we really were interested in the natural brands. So I tried a bunch of brands like Abby and Finn and the diaper brand. So I want to do a video on that, so I've left those here. And then these are signs and stuff that I do want to hang up. Oh, I totally forgot about this letter board. So random stuff, need to go through that. And then clothes, I don't hang a ton up, especially when he was younger, but now I have a couple of nicer shirts and flannels. I love the flannels. We are collecting flannels. But those, I do have these organizers, which I just heard someone say in another video that because they didn't have a lot of clothes, they didn't need them. I don't feel they're super necessary, just because if you only have a little bit of clothes, like, you're gonna have an idea of what is the right size, but it works. Up there, towels, blankets, sheets, extra things. These are the sheets that fit our air mattress. That is our air mattress from when we actually had it in here a lot when he was really little, because one of us just wanted to be able to get solid sleep, so one of us would sleep in here and we'd kind of take shifts. And then those are just extra, oh, actually that's the exercise ball that I used when I was pregnant and in labor. And then I don't know what that box is. Those are, oh, that's the monitor box. I want to get more of the cubes to store these just because it looks nicer and cleaner. So maybe I'll come back and do an updated closet organization tour. So this side has a little bit more of what I was hoping with the cubes. Down here is kind of just, we need some sort of shelving or something. We just have like all these random bigger things that we don't really know where to store. This like piano playmat, which he loved, just kind of all thrown down here. So I'd love to somehow either get a tub to put in the basement, or in here I guess I could keep a tub, or get some sort of shelving. And then these cubes I love. I've changed them out, most of them multiple times, but this has really stuck. So I keep, this is a pack and play sheet. I keep his other sheets, and then just all of our random little swaddle blankets in here. So this, when he was a newborn, we were in this a lot more. I'd always be grabbing these swaddle blankets. So that is just really essential. This is all of my nursing stuff. I went through this on my breastfeeding essentials video. And then over here, I just have a few more things that the boxes didn't really fit in here. I like to keep boxes. My husband does not like that. But I have found it come in handy when they need like the actual like model number or serial code for what you have. Like, I ended up getting a replacement part for this for free, so I keep all the boxes. This one up here is just a bunch of clothes that are the size right below him. This one has all of the like feeding stuff, like bottles, sippy cups, spoons, anything related to that. It used to be full, but now we're actually using a lot of that stuff. And then that one actually is just other clothes that fit him now but aren't really this season. So I think there's like some summer swimsuits and stuff like that in there. So yeah, that's like his closet pretty much. It's definitely like, I know where everything is, but I would love it to look cleaner and more organized. So overall, I absolutely just love our nursery. I love the look, I love the feel. I spent a lot of time in here, and I actually made my husband repaint it because it was a really dark gray, which I did not like. But I really, really love it. I definitely need some suggestions for wall decor. We got this, but it doesn't match. I don't know if I should paint the frame or what I should do with it. I would love to have more pictures on the walls, but if you guys have any suggestions for wall decor, any videos, any Pinterest boards, anything like that, please send them my way. But overall, I love it in here. I know that Bennett loves it in here. And yeah, that's pretty much our nursery tour. So let me know if you have any questions. If I forget to link anything, you can definitely ask me in the comments and I will try my best to get back to you. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Again, I included all the links below for things that I could find links for. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for future videos that will be coming out, and I will see you guys next week.